As you ask.
Why there are two he-golds? Jean, thank million you've come. I've a rebellion here. The actors are all in such a state and I can't do nothing with them. You must help me.
Good business to you.
Aha, the Lord Patron is here finally. Patron, you must do something about all these changes that Taren is making to the script. They are reprehensible. You cannot change the Termish play. And why not? It's better, isn't it? The play is a masterpiece. You have some goal thinking you can change it for the better. Well, some of the lines are better, I think, but it's changing all the time. Every day it's something new. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. And something better, why not? Because we have to be finished for rehearsal, you fool. We cannot live like this. We do not get paid enough to put up with this. If something isn't done, we're walking out. Jenna feels the same and Win is tired of it too. You see? Do you see what I have been putting up with? Put an end to this, Jean, please. I'll rewrite the play myself. Ooh, yes. Can I do that? For real? I don't know what is it about, but I don't know what the Termish play is about. I'm gonna make a mess. I'll end this right now. I'll rewrite the play myself, and that will be the version that gets used. No arguments. This script is wonderful, Patron. Oh, I don't get... I thought I was going to choose some options. I agree. If anything, you have made the Termish play better than it was. Congratulations, Patron. You have done the impossible. And finally something we can actually learn. I can't believe we're making changes to the Termish play, though. Well, this is the script we're using, and that's final. I don't want to hear any complaints about it, so off you go. Exactly. Oh, good God.
It shall be.
So how is this quest actually doing, really? Mac has come to fetch me. Oh, that's the guy, the little boy. I hope this quest and the other are connected. But what about this he-gold?
Consider it done.
There's no end of complication, are there? The cast is jittery, mad, sniping at each other. Ha! Actors are like children, but the play will be ready, my lord. But he-gold, maybe it's not his name, maybe it's his function. Hello, I'm an he-gold. I'm a he-gold. What do you do? I'm an he-gold.
Consider it done.
Oh Lord. So, now I'm going straight to Jan's house because I want to see. This is a Temple of Helm, really? That's an inn. That's an inn as well. Okay. Next time you will see me at Jan Jansen's house, and I will probably have made up my mind about him or Himoen. Something like that. Though it's really stupid not to keep Imoen at this point, because she needs her soul back as well. The only rational excuse that I have is that I wouldn't
will
want to
do my
put her at
best.
risk anymore because she has been, you know, damaged enough. Damaged. She's gone through
Yes.
too much already. Well, if it isn't the proprietor of my own playhouse, good and well met, friend. Things are going well in the theater, I assume? I certainly hope so.
Awaken. Awaken and hear me. I bring visions of warning, of what is happening now, and what may happen soon. This image will speak true, for you are of two sides, and the liars have said their part. You travel in search of yourself, divided, splintered. There is a piece of you missing. The hole inside you fills with death, with darkness, while another, Irenicus, kills with your strength.
I'm not getting any of this because can't I just turn into a little demon if I want to, right? So how is there that I still can do that? How did... Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's not making sense in my head. It's not explained very well how this works.
Look. Look at the destruction he has wrought. See the corruption that he brings. He has stolen your future to replace his own, avoided his proper fate. This must be undone. For your sake and theirs, you must take back what has been stolen.
I love how Jean is practically fading in the background because he's kind of... his appearance is completely... it's meshing with the bark of the tree.
If their lives are not enough, then think of your own. You will lose yourself to the hole within.
By the way, Jean is here. I couldn't see him for a long time, and I was like, "Who is this woman talking to?" And is that Jean or whatever? And then I saw him here. Oh God!
Yours is the potential to be your own worst enemy, or your own savior.
Why are we camping? We are in an inn.
I'm beginning to remember them.
Lord Stark. Oh, Herr Dallas.
Very well.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Good morning, sunshine. Ah, I feel so much better now. Okay, so where's Ian at? It's his house, right? Hello everybody, we are here at Jan's house. We're going to talk with Kylie, maybe she has some intelligence.
How do you do? A pleasant day, yes?
Oh there, friends, I have a fine barrel of wares for you to peruse, if you but care to stop a moment. Okay, so... let me see, you are most gracious. Look upon the finest assortment of turnips in Atkatla, red and gold from the south, even the blue turnips of the north, all fresh. God, now I'm hungry. Oh, they are so good. Are you trying to tell me that all you have to sell is turnips? And why not sell turnips, delighting the palate of the young and old with flavors of distinction and subtlety? The turnip has so many uses, it boggles the mind. It's so good. Why you have turnip stew? Boiled turnips, turnip salad, turnip and eggs. You can string turnips together and make a turnip necklace. I'm really not interested in turnips, actually. I am. A sad state to lack interest in something so wonderful. I think that Kylie can see within you, however, an eye for more adventurous things, yes? My Uncle Fernbottom once had an eye for adventure. Finest looking gnome you ever saw in his shiny golden armor as he raised his sword on high. A wonderful memory until he attracted a griffon with all that shiny armor. The griffon would have enjoyed a plate of turnips more than stringy old Uncle Fernbottom. Nah, probably not. He put up quite the fight going down, not unlike a bad turnip, especially if you don't wash it in a spring. I've lost track of where I was going with this. Okay. Oh yes, adventure. I suppose a fine lord like yourself wouldn't be interested in a turnip necklace. You should seek out my cousin Jan. A wonderful turnip seller, but one can't sell vegetables exclusively. He might have something more along your line of interest. Or is he selling footstools now? So where is he now? An awfully good question. He used to have a shop until that business with the pudding. Ian sells his wares from the streets, much as I do, a fine tradition. He's hard to miss. He's usually in the government district. Better coin there. Not many gnomes wandering the streets of Atkatla anyway. Okay. Well, don't forget now, Ian Jansen. He'll have what a fine adventuresome sort like yourself is looking for. Just tell him cousin Kylie sent you. But I was curious about getting into his house. Oh, I just can't get in. There is... This is weird. A skylight in the roof shines light through this hole in the basement. There is moss here. Ma Jansen. Tot. Stairs to go underground. Tat. One gold. Hello, my Jansen.
A pleasant day, yes?
You must be friends of Jan, garbed as you are. If he's not here, you might catch him in the government district selling turnips. You might even be downstairs in the garden. Downstairs in the garden?
It shall
You're
be.
a stranger.
Leave my kitty alone. I wasn't going to touch your cat. Shut up, I saw you looking at her. Yeah, alright, I was looking at it.
Consider it done.
Whenever I see cats, I look at them. Yes, it's true. I love cats. You're really, really ugly.
I will do my best.
Let's go down. He's probably in the government district, but now I'm curious about this house. Uncle Gerhard. Turnips!
Gotcha.
I don't really want to steal from him. Maybe they're just full of turnips. What are you? Oh, that's Jan. That's Jan. I didn't see him. He just looked like a turnip. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at him, and if it's not worth it, I'm not gonna do it. I know it doesn't make sense story-wise, but I cannot resist.
Yes.
Well, by Aunt Petunia's beard, a ghost from my past? Looking to buy some turnips, perhaps?
Thanks but no thanks. I have sought you out to have you join my party. Adventuring, eh? I don't know, I'm making close to 6 gold pieces per week in this exciting field of black market veggies. What would people say? If it makes you happy, you can tell your friends that I've pressured you into joining. As Uncle Scratchy used to say, a true friend is a bold-faced liar. Let us depart then, my new companion. I have an itch to pepper a few hobgoblins with crossbow bolts. Yes. This is destiny. This is... I'm sorry, Moen.
All right, no problem here, little brother. You sure you want me to go?
Yeah. I think that's what you want. If that's what you want, I'll try and find my way to the copper coronet, but we'd better be off together. What? You know what I hate more than anything? Rancid turnips. No, wait just a minute, that's not quite true. More than I hate rancid turnips, I hate the creepy, crawly, flying, biting, swarming bugs that think just because a turnip's rancid that I don't want it anymore, and they're perfectly welcome to burrow into it and have wild parties with their other creepy, crawly friends. The worst is when they start to sing. Sing with glee at a decimated turnip. Truly, your observations fascinate me. Speak on, good gnome. How I do love a sympathetic audience. They tend to throw softer bricks. I got to thinking about those turnip desecrating insects and just how much I hate them. And you know me, Jean, I'm a man of moderation, so I consider the usual recourses, but I just wasn't ready to eat all that dragonfly, and Kylie was full up that day as well. Then it hit me. Those insects aren't bad, just misguided, probably from broken homes. And now I have given them a purpose in life. Allow me to demonstrate. You see, they're much like my acclaimed Flasher Master Bruiser mates, but magically infested with termites and flying ants. Serves them right, the greedy buggers. Oh, and our foes too, of course. I understand what you did there. Die. Amazing response. Oh, Jan, I'm going to kill you now. Yeah, wow, Jan, you figured how to make something useful. Genius, but ow. Why, of course, I've just had a dry spell lately, that's all. And gnome's entitled to a rest. So, let me look at you. You're level 7, I cannot pick you up. That's not gonna happen. Oh! Short sword. Good. Dagger. Quarterstaff crossbow. 2 weapons, single weapon, sword and shield. 200. Well, I think he has many. Oh, good God. I think he has many good points already, so I wouldn't short bow. Maybe I could add a point in short bow, because I mean, in these categories there is no specialization for ranged, such as archery. Like maybe single weapon style. Oh no, one-handed melee weapon. I mean, there is nothing that adds bonuses to your ranged abilities. Ha. So if this guy happens to be in danger, what would he use? A single weapon, or a 2-weapon probably. Let's give him single weapon. Fine. Oh, he has his own things. Oh. Patent pending. That's a good resistance. Oh my god. Your gloves. Can you sometimes if Jean can needs to pickpocket, can you lend them to him? I think I sold I had the gloves of pickpocketing, but I think I sold them, and now they are somewhere. I don't even remember where I sold them. Spectroscopes. Find traps, detect illusion. Immunity to blindness when used, because they have a charge. How cool. So maybe I can keep him, because I see that he's like leveling probably very fast, and that he will get to our level. Like maybe the game has a system that allows Jan to level quicker and reach us. So maybe I can do this.
So Valigar, how do you like being a ranger?
Okay, so I was finishing with this inventory, and he started talking again.
You are going to tell me another of your insipid stories, aren't you?
Valigar, insipid? Really? Well, if you're asking, then yes. It happens that my Aunt Petunia is a ranger, don't you know? No, I wasn't aware that your aunt was a ranger. She had the standard followers, a Hydra, a Shadow Dragon, and a Solar. She had the dragon trained to roll over, play dead, and fetch dwarves. She called him Blackie, I believe, loved to run and play and lie in the sun. Of course. Long and far she'd roam with Larry the Solar, always at her side, fighting evil, mocking druids and the like. Anyway, my point is that Petunia and Larry were out for a stroll in the woods. She was wearing her fruit armor, which was the style at the time, you understand. Aunt Petunia always kept up with her style. Goes without saying. Larry had a nasty case of the Oh, is it that time already? I'm afraid I have to take point now. You know how Jean is with keeping on schedule? What? Very well, we'll continue this story at this next opportunity. I wanted to know. I can't wait. Ian, you're really talkative. I've made a discovery and I wanted to be sure you were the first to know about it, considering how nice you've been to me since I bailed you out of that little run-in with Lo. Yeah. I know you are as much a fan of quality footwear as the next biped, or even the last, but if you don't mind my saying so, those leaves you have your toes in are looking rather threadbare, and we can't have a big man about town leaving threadbare footprints. I have been pondering the problem of a good pair of boots and how they are at least the 7th most important factor in making a good first impression, so I have pursued some magical lines of inquiry that I think are going to pay off handsomely in a new set of arch-supporting marvels. So I present to you, free of charge and with no further obligation, your newest pair of boots, infused with even newer magical powers to dazzle and impress. Be polite, Jean, wave hello. Against my religion. Oh, sorry. Do these boots do something special? Why, the boots of Jason kind? Of Jansen kind? Of course they do. You'll find out all about this soon after you put them on. Just be polite to the boots at all times and you'll get along fabulously, I'm sure. And whatever you do, don't talk down to them, they hate that. Okay. He's getting all out. Okay, so he's set up more or less. I've kept his special weapon here for special occasions, since the ammo seems limited. And then his armor allows him to cast, so no complaint there. I have armors that would do better on him as far as protection goes, but maybe it's better if it's better like this for the time being. He has his gloves and his headgear. This is what Imoen had, and it's gonna stay here just in case I want to switch, because this is kind of better, but I want to go with him just as he is for now. And then he has all of Imoen's equipment except for the Piwawki cloak that disintegrated because I forgot about the draw weapons and armor. It's not a big deal. It's a pity because we never really got to use the Piwawki. I mean, when we could have used it, which was when we were retrieving the eggs, we really didn't have it on us, so alright, that was a bit wasted, and that's about it. We're ready to go to a temple, to Ilmater's temple, and do some more stuff. This is a pile of adamantine dust. Most likely the end result of exposing a draw item to the light of the day. There it is. I just wanted to show it. And I'm also abandoning these defective tadpoles. Probably gonna sell these darts. I have to sell these swords. I need to put this stuff in my stash. Yeah, Corgan has a new weapon because his tomb plate was already... I mean, the armor of the heart resulted better. And that's about it, really. Corgan doesn't have any rings at all. I think I have a ring here that I could give him. Yeah, no, he's not wearing it. Ian already has whatever Himon had. So we have the heart of the mountain here. Plus 10 points. This is good. It's a good amulet, but well, we'll keep it. And the necklace of form stability is good as well, but yeah, we need to get rid of this. Let's see these boots. Jan Jansen, noted Gnomist researcher, scientist and scholar, wanted to create footwear that would be not only stylish and comfortable, but provide an air of sophistication and refinement to the wearer. He looked no further than his own reflection for inspiration when activated by a double time march in place. The wearer of these boots is transformed to a very good likeness of Jan himself. Whether this will help the wearer understand Jan any better remains to be seen. Jan presented these boots as a gift to Jan shortly after he finished their construction, which may indicate that they have never been field tested. These boots can transform the wearer into a Jansen-esque male gnome for 10 turns. Why would I use this? Why? When you transform into him, do you have all his abilities? Don't know. Oh yes, this fantastic crossbow really lowers your strength, as expected. I'm leaving it to him. So I need to buy him bolts. Just in case I want him to use something a little more potent. Yeah, I think he would be encumbered by now, yes. Sorry. I don't know. Maybe I will wait for him to... Oh no, because the strength doesn't increase with the level in this game, right? So... yeah, his strength's gonna be always 9, unless I find items that increase his strength. Okay, so let's finish having our dialogue around here, and then maybe...
It shall be.
we can move on. What about Uncle Gerhard?
I just came here to find some turnips, I swear.
Where is that blasted chicken? Methinks it's white meat sausage. Mmm. Great. So...
Yes, yes, a standard tactic, that.
can you open this? Can you open your own chests? He's quite similar to
Consider
Imoen.
it done. I
Whoops.
will do my best.
Oh, I can do that.
You can take your own gold.
Yes. Very well.
What a weird house. Emma Jansen. Bye. Let's go up.
Done.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Oh, that looks cute. This looks cute. Wait, what is your position here? Yeah, it's just the same.
As you ask.
The important thing is that you two keep behind. Okay.
Got it.
Hmm? 1 gold. One good potion. What is this? An antidote? For
It
what,
shall
I
be
wonder?
done with skill and care, if not brevity.
History of Durpar and Var. I don't think I've ever read that. I might hold it for a while and read it. Yeah. I wonder what... Oh, you just normal, alright. Uh-huh. Okay, I will be reading this. I don't think this is important for the main quest or whatever, so I'm going to read it on my own time. There we
It
go.
shall be.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Consider it done.
Let's move on. I mean,
You must
Imoen
gather
is at
your
the
party
Copper
before
Coronet
venturing
in any case, so we don't... I mean, if we want her back, we can just pick her up.